safe is your child? Can your child identify an abuser? What security and safety education do you provide for your children? Join us on Child Safety and Security with Richard Amuwa every Saturday at 11 a.m. on City 1051 FM as we discuss the issues of child exploitation, abuse, violence, and neglect. This program is powered by the Child Safety Education and Protection Initiative. Child security, our collective responsibility.
Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. Our beautiful children and, of course, our amazing parents. I welcome you specially to yet another wonderful edition of our favorite radio program, Child Safeguarding and Protection, on your number one lifestyle station, CT 105.1 FM. I am super excited this morning, and guess why? I'll let you know. Today being the 17th day of May 2025, we are here to discuss the building self-esteem in boys. And we want them to stand up, be heard, and also be seen. Yes, we're aware that every boy deserves to feel good about who he is, not just because of what we want them to achieve, but for simply being himself. Building self-esteem isn't about creating superheroes, like people would say. As a boy, you're not supposed to cry. No, that is very, very wrong. It's about helping boys grow into secure, kind, and confident individuals, one step at a time. And this morning, I would be doing this program, hey, with the number one man at CSAP, and that is none other than our president, Richard Amuwa. Let's clap for him.
Hey!
It's making me not even know what to say. You know, every time I introduce thanks to the team, thanks to this and Richard Amuwa. Today we have you here.
Thank you so much.
The studio,
yes,
the producers, everyone have been asking,
yes.
where is Mr. Richard?
Yes, I'm here today.
You're here.
Yes.
When you heard the topic, you said no.
I'm going to be coming here. And not just the topic, because yesterday was
International Day of the Boychild.
Yes,
We're here to celebrate our boys, to how well they should be raised and the challenges they have, and how people, this mind people have about the boys. We want to come talk about it today.
Yeah.
And Mr. Richard said, I'll be lecturing. So
yes.
it's the program with a difference today.
Thank you,
He's
Lizzie.
here to give us some lecture.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to all our listeners out there. I want to say thank you for always joining Lizzie on CTF. I want to say thank you to the management of CTFM for giving us this opportunity to do this. Like we always say, I always say that CTFM is number one on the mainland, whether you like it or not.
Right.
I want to say thank you to Sheung too, who has been producing this show from inception. No, honestly, Richard Amoy is my name, and Lizzie, I want to say thank you again. Building self-esteem in boys is crucial to their development, and especially to self-confidence and capable individuals. Today, whether you like it or not, a lot of us are raising boys that are not turning to become the real men that they're supposed to be. And this has to do with the fact that parents, mommy and daddy. But I'm going to focus more on daddy today because, like I said,
We're addressing the men.
Yes, I'm addressing the men because it's obvious that a lot of boys are cohabiting with their fathers. They are not living together, no relationship. There are difference between cohabiting and living together, having a relationship.
Okay.
When you have a relationship with your boy child, you focus on their uniqueness.
Okay.
What do I mean there? Emphasize that every boys are different.
Right.
I know some, like you have girls, and I'm very sure they are all different.
Yes.
The same thing with boys. We sometimes raise our boys thinking that it's not as sharp as the other one. It's not as intelligent as the other one. But everybody have their own.
Always expecting one shoe to fit all the.
No, it can't be like that.
Okay.
So there is need for us to start encouraging the boys, to be who they are.
Be unique.
That uniqueness should be things we need to look out for. And I know that we're too busy sometimes. When my daughter was 2, I already knew that she's going to be a lawyer. Seriously. He's 13 now.
Okay.
And why do I think he's going to be a lawyer? Because he like reading, he like talking, he like asking questions and other. And each time, from there, I start building it up. I also have a friend whose son liked football. When this boy was 2, once the father is watching football, you just see that boy at 2, just sitting with the father, watching, no noise, nothing. The boy is 8 now. Do you know what the father did? Quickly register him in academy, football academy. So a lot of us need to understand that this boy might not be too good, with the figures, with the books, but he's good in some other area. I'm going to come back to that. Let's encourage our boys to take risk. Today we are doing everything for the boys. We want to, we tell our boys, we tell ourselves that we don't want our boys to go through what we went through. Yes, I came to Lagos with a nylon bag, and I'm proud to say that.
Today you have boxes.
Seriously, we need to understand that. I share this story about a footballer in the United States, a basketballer in the United States who was born very poor and became a basketballer. I know how rich these guys are. And this boy, before he entered high school, he was kind of paying school fees with his father because father could not afford it. But right now, he has 3 boys. And this is a man who has aeroplane. He has all the best cars in America. And the children will be asking, Daddy, I want this, I want that. He find it difficult to say, I cannot give them. But he said, listen, it's not I don't want to give you this, but when time comes, I will give it to you. Not the right time. But today, a lot of our children are in school. All they need is 50,000. You throw 200,000 at them because you just feel that, hey, you don't want them to take risk. There are some children today, they are 16, and the parents just feel that they can't go to school for now because they are still young. And they have to get them to go and learn 1 or 2 things, either barbing, either something, so that when
one skill
or the other. So thank you, Lizzie. So I am encouraging fathers today. Please, let's encourage our boys to take risks. Allow the boys to try new things, even if they might fall. They say it's not how many times you fall that matters, but it's how well you rise up. So please, let's praise efforts, not just results. I am speaking here today as the president of Child Safety Education and Protection Initiative. One of the reasons why we started this NGO is to...
As a father who is present in the life of his child.
Thank you, sis. We started this movement because we just feel that there's a lacuna. We know that economy is hard. I tell fathers, that is, it's not a magic that our children are very close to their mom. It's not a magic. It's just the fact that these women, they are there always. They are the one that goes for the PTAs. They are the one that goes for the inter-house fund, open day, everything. And you are everywhere. You are in China, you are in America, you are everywhere trying to support. You see, that physical contact, even the few holidays our children do have, as a father, how much do you spend time with these children? Even weekdays. When I go to a restaurant to go and spend time with my children, and I see fathers with their children alone, the mother is not there, I try to interview. He said, sir, I love what you are doing. Why are you here with these 2 boys? He said, because I never had time with them. This is an opportunity. So I had their mother to stay back so that we can get to know. Bond. A lot of fathers are not bonding. Guys, you cannot bond with your children with money. I'm telling you the truth. You see, I am getting to become a senior citizen. And my greatest fear is that as much as my children are going to be visiting, my wife are going to be visiting the children across the world, I hope I'm not going to be left lonely. Because today, a lot of fathers are left lonely. And please, we are appealing as we celebrate the boys yesterday and today, on CCP. Hopefully, Lizzie is going to continue this topic next week. Hopefully. I am appealing to every father out there. Guys, how many women do you see that do yahoo? How many women do you see do rituals? It is all these young boys. So how do we lose? How do we lose them? At what point do we get detached from our children? Because I always say, every child will at a point find life.
Every child
Yeah.
point will find life.
Yes, but before they find that life, what have you done? Have you prepared them?
In place.
Yeah, exactly.
What values have been instilled in these children?
No, I came from South. No, for those of you that hear my language, anu porunku, ejagbigbe in Yoruba. When a child has become dry, there's no way you can strengthen. No, Lizzie has a beautiful girl, and from age 5, she has been coming to our studio, talk, and today she's in 100 level.
Yeah.
Studying.
They had a competition.
You understand?
She said something yesterday. She said, Mom, out of all the people who went, Ella came first.
Exactly.
With people in higher classes, year 2, year 3, year 4.
Because
and she's representing the entire faculty.
Because you have prepared Ella.
I felt so good.
Exactly.
I said, Mom, I said, thank you.
That's
you.
it.
So please, we can do this.
We can do better for our children.
Well.
No, I want to say, please, let's praise our children's effort, not just result.
Let me interject here.
Yeah.
You said something. I want us to understand, because we see these things happen every time. Let your child understand that failure is a part of growth.
Yeah.
Let them know that it is a part of growth rather than a reflection of their worth.
Thank you.
Because it is all of these fears of this that has made you you mentioned some things. When you begin to feel, oh, I failed, I didn't pass this exam. We heard of what happened in JAM.
Yeah.
There were children who didn't sleep at home, the ones who felt so. One was like, no, I failed. My sister did so well. And I knew all of the talk that went on between myself and this lad. I was so happy when I realized it was one of the people that got the, mail to rewrite the exam. So we should let our children, our boy child know.
No.
It is, no one is saying you should encourage failure. But let them know it is a part
Even
of
failure
life.
is part of life. It's a
part of
process.
growth.
Yeah, part of growth. You see, a lot of fathers, everybody's called force. They will tell their children, I was forced when I was. It's a lie. No. My class, nobody calls. I'm telling you.
Even those who don't know mathematics,
you understand?
got 99 but 100.
So we need to encourage their effort, not just result. Focus on acknowledging and praising their hard work and effort. Listen, you said it all. I'm going to say let's model positive self-talk. How do I mean? Teach the boys to speak kindly to themselves. A lot of boys today, they are too hard on themselves.
They extend it to other people.
They send to other people. They feel that I'm not achieving this. I need to achieve it. No, let them understand that life is a process. Life is a process.
All right, thank you. Let's open the phone line. Very big thank you. Someone is sending a message. I really wish women. I would appreciate if you can make a call so you can say what you just said here. The words are not so legible.
Okay.
Very thank you, Peter. Yes, 0700 105 11051. That's the number to call for you to be part of the show. And this morning, to celebrate the Boychild Day, which was yesterday, every 7th of May. We're not saying it's just for yesterday. We have to say every day is Women's Day, Mother's Day, Girls Day. Yes, we want to celebrate our Boychild.
If you go on social media yesterday, there's no special information about the boys on social media.
It's wrong.
And it's wrong.
Let's create awareness. These boys have challenges. They are doing pretty well. They're doing well. There are so many things to talk about. It's as if the movement has shifted from the boys where they were the ones who went to school, the girls stayed at home, but now all of the attention are on the girls. We love that.
The boys has emotions. Let them express their emotions. Let them say how they feel. Let them cry. They need to cry. Don't say why you're crying. Are you not a boy? Are you not? No.
0700 105 11051. That's the number to call. Again, 0700 105 11051. And today we are discussing building self-esteem in boys. Let's help them to stand up, be heard, and
speak up.
Seen. Boys should speak. Allow the boy be a boy.
You see,
something happened somewhere,
and
yes, my friend. It was just she did her 46th birthday. She has a boutique and few friends were gathered to celebrate her. And then all of a sudden her son, went to spray money on the child. On the mom. And after spraying money, few people who knew he would cry. Said, just wait, he'll begin to cry. And then he hugged the mom and this guy started crying. The lady took it up and she was like, why would you be crying? Aren't you a boy?
You see that?
Thank God for the women who were there. They pounded on her. They were like, allow this boy. Why should you stop a boy of 16-year-old who got so emotional
not to cry? You see, that's why today a lot of our men, fathers, they are hardened. A lot of our fathers, men, they don't have emotions.
Things and they can't speak up.
Yeah, they can't speak up.
They feel you'll be called a weak man.
If after this show, I'm going to say, please follow me on my YouTube.
Okay.
That I did a lot on issues of men speaking up. My YouTube handle is King Richard Talks. I'm going to be giving out that later. Guys, men, you see, that's why what Lizzie had just said, why a lot of us as a husband, as a father today, we're hardened. We don't have emotions. Even our children, we don't.
You're hiding the fact that you're sick from your spouse. You're hiding the fact that you do not have. Yes, no one is saying you should always.
You understand?
I don't have. But